Hello, everyone. This is Venkat from Arima Labs, and today I'm excited to announce the launch of MM Diagnose. Whenever we purchase any product, we evaluate it on many parameters. MM also should not be any different. But sadly, over the years, we have been constrained to calibrating and testing MM models the legacy way, which involves using R squared value, p value, and in sample MAPE. These metrics are often inadequate and outdated. It is precisely for this reason we at Arima Labs have been doing extensive R&D over the period of 1 year to come up with a comprehensive metric which will inform the user whether the MM model is good or not. And if it is not, what should they do with it? And I'm happy to announce that after a lot of hard work, we were able to conceptualize an algorithm that will inform the user whether the MM model is good or not. And this is done through something we call as ARIMA score. This ARIMA score is arrived at synthesizing many metrics, some of which we recently invented through extensive R&D. You can check our research papers. I'll leave the link in the comments. And this comprehensive metric is very useful because earlier data scientists and marketeers alike faced a lot of confusion on how to interpret the MM model, given that there are so many disparate metrics. So this one score, the ARIMA score, will inform the user whether the model is good or not. This particular score ranges from 0 to 100 and it is divided into three buckets. 0 to 40, your model is really bad and you need to start from scratch. 40 to 70, your model is okay, but you need to tweak it a little bit. And 70 to 100, your model is good to go. You can extract insights from it and do incrementality testing and other things with it. So without further ado, let me walk you through our product.
So hello, folks. This is what MM Diagnose looks like, the sleek and neat look of it. So I have already uploaded the files required for this, as you can see. And you can add as many models as you want. You can add up to 5 models. So the algorithm requires, the sales prediction and the ground truth file, and the spends and the effect shares file. And of course, for each model, you need to specify how many variables went into that model. Now let's press analyze and see what the scores are. There you go. So model 1A has a score of 72, model 2B has a score of 73, and it also tells you what should you do. Well, you don't have to do anything because it's already a really good model. Now, this particular feature is for statisticians, so this kind of explains how we arrived at the score, basically. So you can see that we are providing you values of all these metrics: NMRMSE, DCOM RSSD, KL divergence, and there is a neat explanation given at the end of it as well. PIT, Chebyshev's inequality, and of course, the good old R squared and MAPE. Now we have the feature model update. Quite often what happens is that, the client gives you data, let's say just for the next 4 months. Now the question is, what should you really do? Whether you should build a model afresh or just use the existing model's predictions. So let's go back and give this file. In this particular data, what we have done is we have provided additional 4 data points. And now let's see whether the model should be updated or not. Yeah, here we are. So the algorithm suggests that there's no need to update the model. You can use the current model as it is, and you'll be good to go. So there you go, folks. This was a short demo of MM Diagnose, and we'll be adding a lot new features into it, going forward. And if I were to just say, the few key features of MM Diagnose, it would be that we are able to tell whether a model is good or bad holistically just based on 2 or 4 data points. The sales predictions data and the ground truth data and the spend share and effect share. historically speaking, most vendors were really apprehensive of their models being tested by any third party tool, because that might entail leaking of their own secret sauce. But with our product, we don't need any details about your secret sauce. Just based on these 4 data points, we are able to compute a comprehensive score, which will tell the user whether the model is good or not. The second is, model philosophy agnostic, right? Our product does not say that your model has to be Bayesian or frequentist, even though we would prefer it for frequentist. But our MM Diagnose product will give you a score no matter whether it's from a Bayesian model or a frequentist model. So that's it from my side, and I would love for you guys to try our product and do let us know